Hi everyone, it's Brett with It's Picking Time. We are starting off in the quad view today. Just wanted to show you the finger picking here as I started in. This is an E major, and then a G major, and then an A major. Okay, and the finger pick, the single picking, I should say, is big E, G, D, back to G, then down to little e, and then walk it up. B, G, D. Okay, so 6, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We count the strings from the bottom up. I don't know why, to be quite honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got okay, G, A, E. Now you're gonna feel, if you can look at my fingers here on the bottom right hand, you can see that I've got some pretty big dents in my fingers, and that's because I'm pushing hard, or having to push hard. Can I get that in focus? I'm pushing pretty hard to make this E major, and so this is what makes this a little tricky. Actually, because I'm doing this early in the day, I did a couple takes before I did this one, because I kept muting the G string, and that was because I just wasn't pushing hard enough. It just happens. So push hard, and then if it's too much, then practice doing this. Practice doing your hopping on the chords so that you can get that, deaden those nerves. Okay. That's a really important point to do here. We're learning a lot of things from it too. We're also learning how to strengthen the back of the hand, the adductor muscles of the hand. But we're trying to get into this chord shape and push down. I have a lot of students, and I'm sure if you've played guitar for any length of time, it's happened to you too when you began, that sometimes we just don't push it. Sometimes it hurts more than others. I have a lot of students who can move through the chords very well, but they're not pushing hard, and I can tell after basically looking at hands for the last 5 years, plus. I can tell the difference between this chord here, which is an E. Okay, I'm going to play it now. It's muted. Why? Because the difference. Now, pay close attention to the bottom right screen here. This is my E without pushing. It looks pretty good until I start playing it, and then watch my hand. See the difference? Now I've got strong knuckles, strong hands. I'm pushing down. So I've got a lot of students, actually, quite a few students who are not pushing down, but they're making the chord shapes. And I want you to make sure, if you're out there and you're playing guitar, that's not going to help you play. It's not going to help you play to avoid the discomfort of playing. The faster you can get past that discomfort, the faster you're going to learn how to play guitar, and that's just a reality. It is painful or discomforting at first for everyone. Some more than others, but you're pushing on strings with the tip of your finger, and if you've never pushed on strings with the tip of your finger before, it doesn't feel great at first. And then your brain tells you, or tells your hand at least, hey, I didn't know we were doing this, but now that we're doing it over and over, we're going to kind of turn the volume down, so to speak, on the nerve that's causing that discomfort. So we just want to keep going at it, guys. I mean, don't give up. Don't not push, if that makes sense. Push hard. Push as hard as you think you need to make a clean, clear note. Okay? And no matter what your age, I have students who are 5, 6 years old who are playing guitar, guys, literally playing guitar. They're able to do this. And then I have 8, 9-year-olds and 30 and 39-year-olds that aren't pushing on their strings. So it's not age specific necessarily, but it's very important that you understand that it's not going to go away. You're going to have to push through that barrier. That barrier is not going to get broken until you break it. And that barrier is pushing down the strings hard enough. Okay, so that's a long explanation into these huge dents on my tip of my finger this morning. Okay, so change the strumming pattern. Okay, so if you don't like the A major, change it to A minor. If you don't like the G, change it to a D. Mess around with that and see which one you like best. Maybe you like the E minor instead when you do this. It's up to you guys. You make it your world, but just keep practicing. Stay behind the guitar. Keep working at it. I'm proud of you for visiting with me. And if you like something in this video, or if you learned something from the video, share it with your friends. And I will see you soon.